What is going on, guys? Aarava here. Welcome back to a brand new video today, and today we're going to be discussing some F1 2015 game, I would say news, but it's rather kind of things you guys can look forward to in the upcoming weeks in terms of news, because firstly, obviously, if you guys haven't seen it yet, obviously I posted that video about, that German Formula 1 site that supposedly was going to have, some, at least some preview event going on, and, I said in that video that they said the preview event being delayed till the 9th of June. Well, today's the 9th of June. Apparently, they've had the preview event, and if we look back on the forums for this F1 German site, again, thank you to the people tweeting me. I actually had a couple of people tweeting me the exact forum link, so it looks like a couple of you are also following along that same German site now ever since I made that video. The person, Robbie, who's the administrator who goes to these preview events, has stated that the embargo for the information given to them and they've written down from the preview event is going to be June the 16th. So that is actually in 1 week today. So 1 week today, we can hopefully, get some info from the German journalists. I'm not too sure if it was other journalists from other countries. It maybe seems like this was just a German exclusive sort of thing. So hopefully we'll get some information. We can translate that over for you. So that will be coming next week, hopefully. Apparently, there are no images allowed to be taken. So apparently no gameplay is frustratingly not going to be shown. Apparently they're only allowed to write things down from what they played. But hopefully we can get a sense of what the handling was like from people who have gone to this preview event. Also, if you didn't know, F1 2015 is also going to be going to E3 2015. If you don't know when that is, E3 2015 kicks off on Monday next week with some, pre-shows from like the media and stuff like that starting on Sunday evening. Obviously, American time, so everything's happening in the evening pretty much for us people in the UK. So, F1 2015 is going to E3. I assume it's only going to be a very small showing there. Obviously, Codemasters don't tend to... they haven't been sending anyone, really, to any kind of show floors for any events as of late for the last, I would say 3 years, I think. 3 years, maybe just 2 years. But definitely, I don't think they'll be going as a kind of Codemasters booth. I think they'll probably be at the Bandai Namco booth. If you don't know who that is, basically that's the publisher. Codemasters builds the game, but then they have a little publisher called Bandai Namco. Well, not I say little. Bandai Namco is quite well known. They obviously just published Project Cars. They published The Witcher 3, a huge RPG game. So I think they're probably going to be part of the Bandai Namco booth, probably showing off a range of games from Bandai Namco, which will obviously include F1 2015, which they're publishing. So I'm hoping and praying that someone there takes a camera along and, just sticks it on a tripod, aims it at the TV screen, and manages to capture some gameplay just via that. I doubt they'll be, putting some HD gameplay for us. If they do, I'll be very, very surprised, and I'll take back my words, but at this point, I would be very surprised if they actually have some sort of trailer or something like that to put along with this E3 kind of presence. But they are going to be there, so that's at least a good thing that they're sending someone out there, and that they're trying to market the game a little bit. Obviously, we haven't got too much marketing on the Twitter side or Facebook side or whatever. They haven't really been pushing too much on, apart from a few screenshots, which I'll have on screen right now. If you haven't seen them, by the way, then you may be living under a rock, just pointing out. But they have been here since, what was it, Friday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday. They posted some nice onboard shots, but I don't really have too much to say about it, so that's why I'm not making a full-blown video on analysing those screenshots. They're just some screenshots. They look pretty interesting, but, there's not enough to go on. Once more, I'm just as frustrated as you guys probably are in terms of no gameplay, but they are going to E3, and we should hopefully get some more news with this embargo being lifted on June 16th. So that's the main part of this video, just to let you guys know here on YouTube, because I know quite a lot of you are not on Twitter, or, you may not follow the Codemasters stuff on Facebook, and this stuff is not on Facebook anyway, about them being at E3 and about this delay from the German site in terms of the embargo being next week. And I just wanted to let you guys know, so you guys can look forward to that next week. Hopefully some more news, hoping from E3, maybe some gameplay. We'll have to see, The second part is just a few little snapshots from Twitter, just from the game devs, a few employees from Codemaster tweeting to people over the past 2 weeks about things about the game. One person who seems to be a sound engineer for Codemasters has tweeted out a few things about the actual engineer talking to you. It looks like the engineer will now be able to talk to you and practice and try and give you some tips as well. Although, obviously, maybe most of us won't even listen to him. At least it's a kind of nice immersion kind of thing if the engineer's actually giving you tips like they do in real life now. We've seen the whole argument that engineers are giving too much information to drivers. So it will be sort of realistic, I guess, then, if engineers are trying to give us information, during practice for us for different corners. He also replied to another person saying that the Singapore gameplay that was quote leaked, unquote, the one that was on the Canal Plus site. He did confirm that was a month-old gameplay at least, and also that the steering you're seeing, one, in terms of the actual handling, it's still been refined ever since that build was made, and two, that he, confirmed to us what I said in the video when I made it, that the only reason the steering looks even more weird than usual is because the journalist playing it was one of those, as he puts it, a tapper, in quotes. Obviously, what he means by that, if you don't know, if you pick up a game controller and play a racing game, if you're not used to playing a racing game, you'll kind of just play it like your normal FPS shooters or something like that, and you simply will just tap the analog stick left to right, whereas in reality, what you're meant to kind of do is push the analog stick forward, rotate it left and right. It gives you a lot more smoother entry to the corners when you're turning left and right, and that was pretty damn obvious in the Singapore gameplay. And plus, we just had a few things on the forum with Mark, the new community manager, just saying a few things about the podium, and that the podium is going to be fully, there like it is in real life, with the music, with the people, with the drivers stepping on the podium, listening to the music, then celebrating his trophy and whatnot. So that's been today's video, guys. I know, a very, very simple video, and not too much, earth-shattering information given to you today. Just because, unfortunately, pretty much the entire day I've been out of the house trying to sort out a passport renewal that I need to do over this summer. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to record a proper video. But I did think this was worth noting in terms of especially this German preview event that's going to have an embargo lifted next week today. I think that's a pretty important thing that many of you guys who are not over on Twitter will have missed or haven't checked the German site, obviously, because most of my viewers are not German. But, and if you are looking forward to the German preview event and hopefully maybe fingers crossed some E3 gameplay, and give this video a like. I've actually been in contact with Codemasters via email, and hopefully they will be trying to pick up the pace in terms of the actual PR, being a little bit more, keeping us a little bit more in the loop, as you could say, in the coming weeks, hopefully. So I can only hope for you guys, and I've tried my best trying to email them as well. But yeah, if you're new around here as well, do subscribe for a daily Formula 1 video. Again, I sort of apologise for the fact that this video is quite simple in its nature, but I really just didn't have the time to actually do a proper full-blown video. But with this news coming out today from the German site, I felt like it was still worth doing for you guys. So if you did enjoy it, again, give it a like, comment below what you thought, subscribe and you around here for weekly F1. I've been aarava, hope you enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time. I think it's going to be Brazil at career mode, so you can look forward to that. I'll see you then.